71% of consumers expect personalization from the brands they interact with. Personalized calls to action outperform generic ones by 202%. AI-driven campaigns deliver 22% higher ROI, 32% more conversions, and 29% lower acquisition costs compared to traditional methods. Netflix generates $1 billion annually from AI-powered personalized recommendations. Amazon drives 31% of its e-commerce revenue through AI recommendation engines. Most small businesses hear those numbers and conclude, that's for companies with data science teams and million-dollar technology budgets, not for us. That conclusion is wrong, and it's costing businesses real money. In 2026, the tools that deliver AI personalization start at $49 a month. The setup takes 1 day, and 89% of businesses that implement it see positive ROI, with an average payback period of 9 months. Only 17% of marketers currently use AI extensively for personalization, despite 84% believing in its potential. That gap is your competitive window. In the next 9 minutes, we're going through the 3-level personalization framework, the 1-day setup, and the metrics that tell you it's working. Let's address the myth directly, because it's the reason most small businesses skip personalization entirely. The myth: personalization requires big data infrastructure, machine learning engineers, and a 7-figure technology budget. That's what Amazon and Netflix spend. It's not accessible to a business with 10 employees and a $500 monthly marketing budget. The reality: the principle behind personalization, deliver the right message to the right person at the right moment, doesn't require Amazon's infrastructure. It requires understanding what someone has already shown you about their interests and responding to that signal. When someone opens your email 3 times without clicking, that tells you something. When someone visits your pricing page and leaves without converting, that tells you something. When a customer buys once and then goes silent for 90 days, that tells you something. Responding to those specific signals with specific messages, that's behavioral personalization. And it's available in GetResponse at $49 a month. Dynamic message personalization, serving different content based on behavioral signals, drives approximately 27% uplift in conversions, according to Marketing LTB's 2026 analysis. 80% of companies that implement personalization see increased spending from customers, averaging 38% more per transaction. Initial improvements appear within 30 to 60 days. This is not a 6-month project. It's a 1-day setup with compounding returns. There are 3 levels of personalization, and the right starting point depends on where your business is right now. Level 1 is basic personalization. This costs almost nothing and takes an afternoon. Adding a subscriber's first name to an email subject line increases open rates by 20 to 26%, according to Adobe and Campaign Monitor research. Segmenting your list into 2 groups, new subscribers versus returning customers, and sending different welcome sequences costs nothing beyond your email platform's existing subscription. This is where most businesses are. If you're not doing this, start here today. It's the highest effort-to-impact ratio available. Level 2 is behavioral personalization. This is where GetResponse and Klaviyo earn their subscription fee. You're now tracking what people do, which emails they open, which products they view, which pages they spend time on, and triggering different content based on those actions. Segmented email campaigns generate 760% more revenue than non-segmented campaigns, according to Campaign Monitor. A subscriber who clicks on a product link gets a different follow-up than one who didn't. Someone who visits your pricing page gets a different nurture sequence than someone who only read blog posts. Level 3 is predictive AI. The system doesn't just respond to what someone did, it predicts what they're about to do and acts preemptively. Klaviyo's predictive segmentation identifies subscribers showing purchase intent signals before they've explicitly expressed intent. Starbucks uses this principle at scale. Their Deep Brew AI personalizes offers for 27.6 million loyalty members, increasing spending by 34%. At the SMB level, the tools exist. The investment is under $200 a month. Most small businesses can reach Level 2 in 1 day of setup. Level 3 within a month. Email is where personalization delivers the clearest, most measurable return, and where the gap between basic and AI-powered is most dramatic. The baseline. Email delivers $36 in return for every $1 spent, according to Litmus research. That's the channel average without personalization. OmniSend's analysis of their U.S. client base shows AI-powered email automation and personalization delivering $79 per $1 spent. That's the difference between average email and a well-personalized system. Here's how the revenue difference is generated. AI send time optimization delivers each email to each individual subscriber in the window when that specific person is most likely to open, based on their personal historical behavior. Not the best time for your average subscriber, the best time for each specific person. Open rate improvement. 8 to 15% according to GetResponse's 2026 data. Across 10,000 subscribers with 2 campaigns per week, that lift compounds quickly. Behavioral segmentation creates different content paths based on actions. Someone who opened your last 5 emails but never clicked receives different content than someone who clicked but never purchased. AI-driven segmentation delivers 65% better open rates than undifferentiated campaigns. Predictive segmentation, available in Klaviyo, goes further. It surfaces subscribers who are showing early-stage purchase intent signals, increased visit frequency, re-engagement after inactivity, browsing patterns that historically precede purchases, and routes them to conversion-focused sequences before they've explicitly expressed interest. The average conversion increase from this approach is 26%, according to Envive's 2025 analysis. And abandoned cart emails with personalized product content consistently hit 50.5% open rates. That's not a typo. Website personalization is the highest leverage implementation for businesses that depend on website conversions, and it's where the 202% CTA improvement comes from. Here's the contrast. A generic call to action says, "Start your free trial," to everyone. The first-time visitor who has no idea what your product does, the prospect who's been evaluating you for 3 weeks, and the existing customer who just upgraded. The message is identical regardless of context. The conversion rate reflects that lack of relevance. A personalized CTA changes based on who's seeing it. HubSpot Smart CTAs, available starting at $15 a month, serve different calls to action to different visitor profiles based on CRM data, lifecycle stage, and behavioral history. A first-time visitor sees "Get the free guide." A returning prospect sees "Start your free trial." An existing customer sees "Explore premium features." Same page, different message. 202% higher click-through than the generic version. Real-time product suggestions on e-commerce sites have led to a 29% higher conversion rate, according to SQ Magazine's 2025 analysis. The mechanism is straightforward. If someone just viewed running shoes and you suggest complementary products in real time, the likelihood of an additional purchase is significantly higher than showing them your bestsellers list. AI recommendation engines now drive 31% of e-commerce revenue globally. The principle works at any scale. Most businesses segment their audience by demographics: age range, location, industry, company size. These are static attributes that don't reflect current intent, and AI-based segmentation consistently outperforms them. 74% of digital marketing leaders are now using AI to segment audiences beyond traditional demographics, according to SQ Magazine's analysis. The reason is straightforward. Behavioral signals are more predictive of purchase intent than demographic attributes. Consider the difference. Demographic segment. Women 28 to 42 interested in fitness. That segment exists in millions of databases and is available to every competitor you have. Behavioral AI segment. Visited pricing page 3 times in 7 days. Opened last 4 emails. Never clicked a link. That's a specific high-intent signal that you can only build from your own first-party data, and it tells you far more about readiness to buy. AI-based segmentation delivers 33% higher personalization effectiveness compared to demographic approaches, according to SQ Magazine. 49% of marketing teams now use AI to identify microsegments based on behavioral patterns. The practical implementation in GetResponse. Set up automation tags triggered by behavior. Opened 3 or more emails in the last 30 days gets tagged high engagement. Visited your pricing page gets tagged high intent. Purchased within the last 60 days gets tagged recent customer. Each tag routes the contact into a different sequence with different content and different offers, all automatically, without any manual intervention after the initial setup. Let me walk through a concrete example of how behavioral AI segmentation changes campaign economics, because the abstract numbers become very clear when you see the mechanics. The setup. A B2B software company, $3,000 per month in meta advertising, cost per lead of $45, trial conversion rate of 8%. Standard campaign. 1 ad creative, 1 audience definition, 1 landing page for everyone. Step 1. They integrated their email list with Meta Customer Match and applied behavioral segmentation from their email platform. 3 segments. Highly engaged email subscribers who had opened and clicked multiple times in the last 90 days. Website visitors who had specifically visited the pricing page in the last 30 days. Trial users who had abandoned setup in the last month. Step 2. Different ad creative for each segment. Engaged email subscribers who already have brand familiarity saw a direct trial offer. Pricing page visitors who demonstrated commercial intent saw a comparison ad addressing the most common objections. Trial abandoners saw a specific how-to video addressing the exact step where most trials stall. Step 3. The landing page for each segment showed different content through HubSpot Smart Content. Different headline, different social proof, different specific offer matching the segment's context. The result? Cost per lead fell from $45 to $30, a 34% reduction. Trial conversion rate improved from 8% to 14%. Total budget? Unchanged. The principle behind this result. More precise audience signals produce higher relevance scores on Meta, which reduces CPM. Higher relevance to the specific segment produces higher click-through and conversion rates. Same budget, better signal quality, dramatically better economics. Here's the one-day implementation plan. Every step is executable with existing tools at standard SMB pricing. Morning, 2 hours. Email segmentation. In GetResponse, create 3 automation tags: new subscriber, engaged, and customer. Set the triggering rules. Anyone who opens 3 or more emails in 30 days automatically gets tagged engaged. Anyone who makes a purchase gets tagged customer. Create separate welcome sequences for each tag: different tone, different content, different offers. This runs automatically from this point forward. Midday, 2 hours. Personalized CTAs. Replace your most important generic call to action with a personalized version. If you're using HubSpot, this is a smart CTA. You define the rules once and it serves different versions to different visitor profiles automatically. New visitor, your lead magnet offer. Returning visitor, your free trial or consultation offer. Existing customer, your upsell or referral offer. Afternoon, 2 hours. Customer match activation. Export your 3 email segments as CSV files. Upload them to Google Ads and Meta Ads as custom audiences. Create different ad creatives for each segment. The messaging can be similar in concept but specific in context. Engaged email subscribers get copy that references the value they've already received. Pricing page visitors get copy that addresses conversion objections. Next morning, 30 minutes. Check open rates, click-through rates, and CPL by segment. This first data point shows you which segments are most responsive and where to invest more content and budget. At 30 days, compare segmented campaign performance against your pre-personalization baseline. That comparison tells you your actual ROI from the setup investment. 3 things. These are the numbers that matter. Number 1. Personalization is not an enterprise feature. Personalized CTAs outperform generic ones by 202%. AI-segmented campaigns deliver 22% higher ROI and 32% more conversions. The tools to do this start at $49 a month. The barrier is setup, not budget. Only 17% of marketers are actively using AI personalization, despite 84% believing in its potential. That gap is your competitive window, and it won't stay this wide. Number 2. Behavioral beats demographic every time. AI segments by what people actually do: pages visited, emails opened, products viewed, time spent on pricing. AI-based segmentation delivers 33% higher effectiveness than demographic approaches. Your competitors are all targeting the same demographic audiences. Behavioral segments are unique to you, built from your first-party data. Number 3. The compound effect is real and measurable. 89% of businesses see positive ROI. Average payback period is 9 months. Personalization leaders grow 10 percentage points faster annually than competitors who don't personalize. This is not a one-time campaign tactic. It's infrastructure that compounds with every new piece of behavioral data your system collects. You don't need Amazon's budget. You need Amazon's logic. Start with 1 segment, 1 trigger, 1 personalized message. 2 tools, 1 system, 1 day of setup. Get Response at $49 a month handles email segmentation, AI send time optimization, behavioral automation, and dynamic content. Everything you need for Level 1 and Level 2 personalization on the email side. 30-day free trial available. Link in the description. HubSpot, starting at $15 a month, adds website personalization through smart CTAs, CRM-driven behavioral segments, and cross-channel contact profiles that power both email and on-site personalization. If you want to personalize the full journey, website plus email, HubSpot and Get Response working together cover the complete system. Both links are in the description. And to make day 1 as straightforward as possible, I've put together a free AI personalization quick start checklist. A Notion template with the exact setup sequence for each component. Email segmentation rules, personalized CTA implementation, customer match upload steps, behavioral trigger configuration, and a 30-day measurement framework so you know exactly what to look at to evaluate whether the system is working. Most businesses skip personalization because they assume it's complex. This checklist makes it a 1-day project. Free download in the description. 1 segment, 1 trigger, 1 personalized message. Start there. Let it compound. This video is for educational purposes only. Marketing results vary based on industry, list quality, audience size, and execution. This is not professional marketing advice. Some links are affiliate links. Statistics sourced from Marketing LTB, All About AI, Omnisend, Envive, SQ Magazine, HubSpot, Campaign Monitor, and Adobe. 2025 to 2026 data.